Hey, it's your girl, IDLE3PPY. Thanks for stopping by, and if you're new to my channel, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know, guys, it's been a very, very long time since you've seen my face on your TV screen. I'm very ashamed, but I'm back. And I'm back with a very, very new video. This is something that's a first for my channel. I'm here with a makeup routine. Yes, so I wanted to come with a very, very easy, straightforward makeup routine, beginner friendly. So that's this look here. Just a disclaimer, this routine is little to no foundation, so if that's something you're interested in, please stay tuned. And if you want to achieve this look, keep on watching. Okay, so what I like to do when I start, I like to moisturize my face. So I did that off camera. Just any moisturizer you feel like is gonna make your makeup set very well. Skin is the most important part of your makeup routine, so make sure you guys are moisturizing your skin. So we're gonna start off with the eyebrows. I like to use a gel and gel my eyebrows up. I'm using edge control. That's what works for me. So you just take a little bit, very, very little, just like, hope you guys can see, just like that. And you're gonna place it on top of your eyebrow. Not too much, not too little, just so that you can feel like there's something on your eyebrows. And then I grab a spoolie and brush them up. Just like this. And I do it, start from the front, and then I go towards the end, just brushing it up. So when you finish, you want your eyebrows to look like this. For my brows, I use just the hair store product dark brown eye pencil. And what you're gonna do is lightly stroke your eyebrows. So you're gonna start from the front, just creating a line on both brows. So one there, and then you're just gonna fill upwards. So it's like you're creating little stroke legs on your eyebrow because it is gelled up. So you wanna continue with that same pattern. So you're just gonna create little strokes throughout the brow. And what I like to do when I go to the end, because my ends are pretty full, I just like to create a line for myself. Just like this. So you're not coloring your eyebrows, but you're just filling in any gaps that you might have. The whole point is you want it to look as natural as possible. So by adding little strokes, I feel like that's how you achieve the look. So we're gonna start on the other eyebrow. Same process, just go upwards. And then once you reach the end, just create a little tail for yourself. You can extend your tail as far as you want. I know everybody likes theirs different, so extend it to however long you like. I usually keep it no longer than where my eyeballs start, so right here. So when you finish, your eyebrows are gonna look something like this, all brushed up. Now we're gonna clean up the shape. So I'm using an angled brush. I'm sorry, I don't have the names of my brushes because they're literally just like AliExpress, Shein, just random, because I don't really know how to do makeup. So this is the brush I'm using, if you can see. I just like to pinch it because it's not a real angled brush. I like to pinch it a little bit so it is angled and I can precisely carve out my eyebrows. CHESTNUT Born This Way, Too Faced. The same concealer I'm going to be using for under my eyes, I use for under my eyebrows. So I'm just going to take it out. Apply a very, very, very thin layer on the brush, just like so. And you're gonna start from the front and go to the end. So all you're doing is cleaning up the line that you made. And I like to bring the concealer a little bit forward just to give the ombre effect. So you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. So after I finished underneath, I'm going to use my foundation for the top because we don't want no halo brows. So for my foundation, I use TIRAMISU, also Too Faced Born This Way. Same process. I'm just gonna apply it on the back of my hand here. You can do the same thing I did to the bottom to the top of my brows. Everything that you did, you're just gonna bring it down. I have really dark eyelids, so I like to bring the concealer all the way down to my eyelids just to conceal it a bit. Sometimes I might even add more just because my eyelids are darker, but that's your preference. Sometimes I do use my finger. You want to make sure that you get it. You want to clean it up, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the top. Just brush it upwards, brush it upwards. The top is not, to me, I don't think the top is that important. I think the bottom is the most important part, just because you're gonna blend out the top once you do your whole face. And then once I reach the middle, I just brush it up. Okay, if I feel like my eyebrows are too thick in the front, I just use some of the concealer that I used at the bottom and just rub it in the front. Just to kind of make it look a little ombre looking, because I don't want my eyebrows to be looking black. So that's what I do. And then I use the spoolie and just brush it out. This part is very, very important. Please focus, okay? Because once you mess this up, yeah, you have to just start over again because your makeup is gonna, yeah, okay? So what we're gonna do, you're gonna start where your eyeball, you're right here, right in the corner of your eye, okay? You're gonna draw how far you want your wing. So this part determines how long your wing is gonna look. Creating the line, how long we want our wing to look. So that's how long I want my wing. You're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. You're gonna start from the top of the wing and you're gonna bring it down. Okay, so from the top down. It should look like this. Once you reach the step, you're gonna color in the gap. And then you're gonna create the line, just continue the line that you made. So right now it should be right in the middle of your eyeball. And then you're just gonna start from the tip and meet on the other side. Okay, yes, it might look a little thick, a little scary, but we can clean that up. So you're gonna repeat the process on the other eye. Same thing from the tip, and you're gonna drag down to the middle of your eyeball. Then you're gonna fill it in. Fill it, fill it, fill it. I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer. Right now, it still looks a little wonky, but we're gonna fix that, so don't worry. What you're gonna use the same pencil that you use for your eyebrows. Same process, you're gonna get some concealer, the same concealer you're gonna use for your face. Add a very, very, very thin amount, okay? It has to be thin. A very, very thin amount. This is how thin I did it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the concealer to correct any mistakes you made when we're doing our eyeliner. So sometimes your hands are not very steady. That's what the concealer is for. We're gonna make it pointy and sharp and crisp, okay? This is a technique. So you guys can just watch what I'm doing. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. Repeat the same process on the other eye. Same thing, adding a very, very small amount. And we're gonna carve it straight up. Okay, now you're gonna drag the concealer downwards. I have really annoying, what are these called? Smile lines. Very, very annoying smile lines. So what I like to use is, okay, don't come for me in the comments, please. I apply some on my finger and I put it on my smile lines. This is what works for me. If you have any alternatives, you can let me know in the comments, but please don't come for me because this is what works. I mean, if you have the same problem and you found something that works just as great, I'm open to all suggestions. So, you're just adding a very, very thin amount just so it can look like this. And you're gonna wait for it to dry, let's say like 2 minutes. Just wait 2 minutes. You're gonna let that dry on your face. While it's drying, we're gonna get into the concealer. I like to do the minimal foundation look. That is what's been working for me. So once again, I'm using my CHESTNUT Born This Way. I like to start from the tip of my eye, so right where my teardrop is, and I draw a line down. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Draw a line down. And then we're gonna pull this way. Just like this, and then we're gonna add some to the sides. Be careful of your eyeliner that you did over there. You don't wanna mess it up. So we did here, we did here, we did here, we did here. Now you're gonna do your nose. On top of your lip. And right here and here. You're gonna make sure Beauty Blender is damp. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna lightly pat, starting from the inside, going inward. And we're using the tip of the Beauty Blender. So you're gonna tap and go up. Once again, being mindful of the eyeliner that we already created. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a lighter shade. So once again, for my concealer, I use Chestnut by Born This Way. Now I'm gonna use LA Pro Girl in the color Fawn. So this color is a little bit lighter. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna place it right in my teardrop. I don't know if it's called teardrop. Right in the front of my eye. This is just to make it a little brighter because I like bright under eyes. So we're just gonna wait a little bit, let it get a little tacky. Then we're gonna do the same thing, but the difference is we're gonna keep it all in the middle. We're not gonna bring it up because we just want the focus right here. So we're just gonna blend, blend, blend. Once again, just keeping it in the middle. No need to bring it up all the way. Okay, so now once we finish that, what we're gonna do, what do I do? Yes, we're gonna use the Laura Mercier in the color Translucent Honey. We're gonna use that to bake all the concealer we did. So keep in mind, we have not touched our foundation yet. This is just all concealer. So I like to use the same beauty blender that I used. Dip it, dip it, dip it. I like to put a lot of this under my eye. I just think it makes it look better. You're just gonna carve out the same shape that you did with the concealer under your eyes. Don't be scared to use a lot of it, okay? Don't be scared. This is your friend, okay? On your nose. Just literally everywhere that we put the concealer on, that's what we're gonna do. Now, while that is sitting, we are going to contour. Yes, my steps are very weird, but this is what works for me. So we are using the black opal in Ebony Brown from my eyebrow and bring it down. Just like that. I don't put this part. And then we're just gonna draw a line. I don't really like too much contour, so just a small line there and a small line there. That's all I do for my contour. I don't really, the reason I like contour, I like it mostly for my nose. I just feel it looks really, really nice on the nose. And I use a beauty blender again, and I just dab it in. Same on the other side. Dab, 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 dab. You don't want to color it, just dab it. Okay. Dab, 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 dab. And now when you reach the nose, you're just gonna squeeze your beauty blender and just lightly dab and bring it down. Okay. Now to wipe off the powder, we're gonna use our foundation brush and just tap it in. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. You're just gonna lightly tap it. Okay, now we're gonna use the foundation to clean up here, blend in there. The foundation I use just literally to fill in the gaps where I feel like my concealer is not gonna go, because you're not gonna put concealer all over your neck, your chin. It doesn't make sense. So the only thing I use foundation for is just literally to clean up the makeup I did. So the color I use is TIRAMISU, Born This Way Again. I apply it onto my brush. I'm adding very, very little because I don't need that much. And I like to start off with my smile lines. So I just tap it in and then I go upwards. So you're just literally filling in the gaps of where your concealer did not go. And you can even use this to, if you feel like your concealer was a little too harsh, that's what you're gonna use this for. It's just literally just to set everything all together. That's literally what I use my foundation for. I'm just gonna get a little bit more to do the top. I'm mixing it in with the foundation that I did at the top. And on my sides. And on my nose. Because I feel like maybe my contour was a little too harsh. So that's what I'm doing, going over the foundation with. That is literally what the foundation, all I use foundation for. And just literally to go over the concealer I did. So I feel like this method, honestly, I feel like it works really good for me. I've been using it for like the past 4 months. And yeah, this is my go-to. This is the only makeup I know how to do. So I just stick to what I know. Okay, favorite part, favorite. Setting spray. I love setting spray. I feel like it just makes the whole look go together. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, party all night, stay all day. I love this setting spray so much. I just feel like it just makes your whole face come together. So I like to drench my face in setting spray. Yeah, that's how much I put on my face. I feel like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like this much is it's needed. I think I just like the smell of it. And once I feel like the setting spray just sets it all together. If you're looking a little bit too orange, the setting spray just cleans that right up. Okay, so once your face is completely dry, I like to apply my blush. I love blush. I never used to like blush. I never seen the benefit of it. Blush is beautiful. It's like, blush is your best friend, okay? Blush is what puts the whole makeup look together. So don't skip on your blush, okay, ladies? Use the blush. It's very important. So I am using the MOCHA MAMI by Fenty Beauty. I just started using this and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's an instant warmth bronzer, but I use it as a blush just because I like the way it looks on my face. Sorry, before we do the blush, I feel like I just need to blend out my contour and my foundation a bit more. Like just to make it all look one. I don't know, it looks a little bit too harsh for me. So I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth in color 60. I'm gonna use that using my same foundation brush. I'm just gonna tap it and then just add it here because I feel like it's a little too harsh, my contour. Okay, yeah. This is just loose powder, so if you feel like there's anything that could be better, you just use the loose powder to fix it. I don't know, I don't like really harsh contour, so that's the reason I'm doing this. Oops. Just gonna tap it. And then we're gonna apply it to our cheekbones. I like to add some to my nose. I don't know, I love blush. Okay, blush is your best friend. Okay. Now we are going to start on our lips. So I'm going to get a wipe, a baby wipe, and just clean up my lips from any residue from the makeup. I'm not using highlighter this time. I don't know, I haven't really been feeling highlighter too much. But after the blush, I would have put the highlighter. So we're just cleaning off our lips. What I used for my lips, I used the same eyebrow pencil to carve out the shape of my lip. So I just use the same dark brown. The same thing at the bottom. I just like to lightly line my lips. Okay, what I'm using for my lips today is the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Peach Crisp. Peach Crisp, BLG23. This is it. My lips are naturally pink, so I just kind of use this to even it out a little bit because they're just completely two different colors. If you're scared of color like me, this is your best friend. And then I use a clear gloss. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's the Mentha Lip Shine, but you can use any clear gloss. So I just use that to put on top of my lips, on top of the color that I already did. I need a new lip routine. My lip routine is so boring, but whatever. Now, the most important step of this routine, my favorite step, adding my moles. So I already have some moles on my face. I just like to emphasize it with the eyeliner I used on my eyes. So I'm gonna add one here, add one on my cheek. Please be very, very light-handed when you're doing this. I like to add one to my nose. And then on the other side. I don't know, I just put it where I feel like my face is missing something. This part is very, very crucial. To be honest, I don't add mascara to my top, but I add mascara to my bottom lashes. So I like to do it like this. Just because it looks like pretty dull when you don't. Okay, and then the lashes I'm using, I believe it's from the hair store. I don't really know. I don't really know where they're from, but I really like them. Now please, 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 please don't come for me. I use hair glue like the old-fashioned way because that is just what works. Do this part on camera, so I'm just gonna do them off camera. My lashes are a little bit different just because I need new pair, but that is it, my friends. This is the completed makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments what you thought, your opinions. Let me know if you tried this routine and it worked. I tried to make it very, very straightforward. I don't really know how to do makeup, so I like to keep it easy, straight to the points. So if you are like me and you can't really do makeup, use this routine, okay? It'll save you so many time, like it'll save you so much time. All the extra stuff, I mean, eventually I hope I can get to that stage, but as for right now, this is what works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.